Hello. Welcome to Apex Syndicates. I think this was my third live stream, third or fourth, I don't know. But just wanted to say hello to everybody. I want to talk to you a little bit about Disco. Absolutely been killing it, especially in these market conditions. It's insane. What was it yesterday? I think it was $9 billion or $9+ billion liquidated from the crypto markets. I mean, everything was tanking. And I'll have to tell you this right now, Disco was the best performing meme coin in crypto out there. It was the only crypto up, I think 50 or 60% yesterday. Absolutely insane. Let's take a quick look at the chart. So if you look here at Disco, absolutely just insane. It had no dip. It's still sitting at a $1.3 million market cap. It's about 59% up on the 24-hour. It ran all the way up to like almost 1.6 today, which is just insane. I mean, that is absolutely insane. And this chart's crazy. Like I said, we called it right over here, right around this 250, 300K market cap right about here. And it's just been absolutely performing like a champ. I mean, look at this. I mean, just beautiful chart. I couldn't paint a better chart. I think Disco has so much room to grow. There's a lot of it's getting on people's radar, and that's what it really takes. Is that the counter, what do you call it? The holder count is growing exponentially. YouTubers are talking about it. I noticed today Crypto Banter was even mentioning it over on his live stream. I mean, there's a lot of people that are picking up on this. So this is something, like I said, just to keep on your radar. But this thing is going to go bananas. Like, I really do feel that. Especially when you look at, like I said, let me just switch this screen over here. Especially when you look at like what the overall market is. I mean, 24 hours, Bitcoin's down 5.7% in 24 hours, right? Everything's down. Ethereum 6.4%. XRP down 9.3%, right? Like, it's just silly. Cardano down 16.2%. List goes on and on, man. I saw that Kaspa dropped all the way down to like 1 cent there for a little bit. It retraced and it's back up to like 5 cents, but absolutely amazing buyer's market. So if you got cash on the side, I mean, one of those things, definitely, DCA into some good projects. I think, the potential is huge. It really is. It's truly, truly huge. Because a lot of people are, I see all the FUD. I see the comments. I see people in chats saying, oh, the bull market's over, head for the hills, sell everything, get out the lubricant. And it's just, look, this is just market manipulation, right? This is just, I mean, it all came from, I think, Trump made a tweet or imposed 100% tariff on China. I mean, guys, stop panicking. Like, it's, how many times has this played out? And so what happens is it's a catalyst, right? And then the big whales, the big movers, they utilize that, something that, would say, Trump does, or something that happens in the world. And it's not that that's really going to have an effect on the markets. It's the whales and the other people that are manipulating the markets, right? That's what's happening. And we've been through this game how many times? Or, through this gauntlet, we'll call it. How many times have we gone through? It's a little crazy, but never sell in fear, buy in fear, sell in greed. Guys, just, when the markets are down, buy. Don't be selling. I see so many people, yeah, but it might go lower. I'm selling now because it might go lower. Bullshit. You don't know it's going to go lower. I mean, at the end of the day, it will flip like a switch, and by next week, Bitcoin's going to be back up to wherever it was. Things are going to be all green and nobody's going to even be talking about this. So yes, the market sucked today, but I have to say, man, Disco, I'm telling you, it is absolutely amazing in my personal opinion. Like I said, I've not seen a coin perform this well. I really have not. It's absolutely crazy. Ali, Disco to the moon, guaranteed 100x. Ali, I actually do agree with you. I think Disco has so much freaking potential. I do. It's one of my favorite coins right now. I mean, I love Matt Fury coins. I'm always looking for Matt Fury narratives, looking for those new coins that have, a massive running potential that can really do amazing things. And man, I'm telling you, Disco has moon written all over it. And like I said, it's the people behind it, the posts that they're making, the community, the people that are involved, the early buyers are holding. There was a shake out there at the beginning. There was some people that got out, once it started to pump. Yeah, there was some big sells, and that's fine. I mean, that's going to happen, but it's great. I mean, that's all that does is that when people take profits and they get out, it gives access to new holders and new community members and new people to come in. And it's healthy growth. You have to go through those steps, right? And that's exactly what's happening. So what do we have here? We have Disco, my favorite Matt Fury to play. Yes, exactly. So thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining. Happy to have you on the show. What do you think about shitcoin? Ali, yes, I do like shitcoin a lot. I have a lot of shitcoins in my portfolio. No, but in all fairness, let me come over here. Give me a second here. Just open this up. I'm still getting familiar at doing this these live streams. I'm still working on it. Let me okay, here we go. Boom. Am I sharing the shitcoin screen? I am. Look at that. Okay, shitcoin. Man, I call it shitcoin over here in our VIP Telegram chat at a 225, 250K market cap. So I like shitcoin a lot. It was one of our calls in the VIP Telegram chat. If you want to get in early on these things, join our Patreon, be a part of it. We're looking for some more amazing projects. I'm definitely always digging in, trying to find that next big narrative or that next play that, can definitely, do a 20, 30, 40, 50, 100X, right? So this is sitting at a $1.4 million market cap. What did it run up to? It ran all the way up to right around 4 million, 3.7, 3.8 million. It's a great entry. The narrative is there. Like I tell people, there's, I love the simplistic feel of shitcoin, right? There's trash coin, there's, stupid coin, there's shit coin, there's, fart coin, right? There's like all of these simplistic memes, and they do really well. And the thing, though, you have to think about is the community, right? And you look at shitcoin. I mean, they're posting just nonstop. I mean, they're just, it's a great community. You go over in their TG, it's crazy. So I really do. I like shitcoin. I definitely think that it will last. I think it's something that will do well throughout this bull run. How long do I think the bull run, Zen here, you said, how long do I think the bull run will last? Good question. Let me ask Uncle Scrooge here. I got my little Uncle Scrooge money bin here. Wait. Look, I don't know. I mean, flip of a coin, right? There's so much manipulation in the markets with, regulations, with the US government's doing, what the global markets are doing. But I do think that this bull run has gotten pushed back. I personally think that we'll see the crypto markets do really well all the way up until probably end of January, February, maybe even longer. I think everything has gotten pushed back. My personal thoughts, like I said, I know a lot of people, think it's going to be over by, end of December, January. I don't think so. I think we're still going to see massive movement. And, like I said, at least until February, I really think we'll see. I'm not going to call a top because, like I said, there's too much institutional money in crypto now. And so there's a lot of manipulation. That's just the reality. It's a sad truth. It's a sad reality, but it is a reality. This bull market is so different. Like I said, I've been in crypto since 2012, give or take, 2013, let's say. Yeah. I started dabbling in it, and I didn't really go into it strong until around 2015, 16. I started, trying. I bought my first Bitcoin, things like that. But I wasn't really trading. I wasn't doing any of the Degen stuff. But I was watching. I was just kind of observing what was going on, and there was so many similarities, throughout all the last bull runs. But This has been the first bull run, that I really feel is different. There's similarities. Don't get me wrong. We're still in that cycle. There's a lot of similarities, but the altcoins aren't pumping nearly as much. And I think, there's a lot to be said for that. Is that basically there's so many coins that are out there, right? So the liquidity it's like butter, a little tiny bit of butter spread over the toast, right? It's not like a big glob of butter, in one spot, in one sector. It's just like it's all spread out. You know what I mean? So it's hard to get those 100x, those 1000x calls. I mean, like, last bull run or the bull run before, I mean, geez, man, people would drop a coin, poof, 100x, poof, poof, 1000x, it was crazy. We saw less of that last bull run, and we see even less of that this bull run. It's getting harder and harder and harder, just because there's like, I don't know, what is it? I have no idea. I don't even want to guess, but it's tens of thousands of meme coins and projects are launching on a daily basis. So it's difficult to see those massive pumps. And so that's why, like I said, here, at Apex Syndicates, we really do try to hone in on projects like Shitcoin or projects like Disco. We try to find good narratives and support a good project, because trust me, it's easy to bounce around. Like I said, I see opportunities all of the time. I really do. I mean, there's and I just can't talk about them all, right? I can't make videos on all of them. And some of them are good, some of them are shit, some of them are complete pump and dumps. And so you have to, it's hard. And you have to look for the narrative. You need to look for the community. You need to look for, is the team posting on a regular basis? Are they putting in the effort? And that's one of the things I have to say I liked about Disco, is that I felt and I feel that the team is really working hard, because they're posting regular. It's great artwork. The day they launched, I mean, think about this. The day they launched, they were on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. That's a big achievement, especially for a meme coin. Like, that's pretty impressive, I have to say. So not only is that like a lot of work, but they actually have to pay a lot, right? I mean, I think it's like $5,000 to get on CoinMarketCap and over $1,000 to get on CoinGecko. So $6,000 apart from all the liquidity and launching the token. So the team, they're dedicated. So I will say that. I will give them that, so that's just food for thoughts. I'm rambling now. So, oh, hey, Crypto Goals, thank you for joining. Fellow crypto YouTuber here. Amazing guy. Definitely check out his channel, and give me some thumbs up, guys. It really helps. I think we got 10 people watching. Woohoo! So I know the markets are a little scary, so I understand. There's not a lot of people on crypto. A lot of people in the shower crying today, just kind of rocking back and forth, the looking for the jar of lubricant. But yeah, it is what it is. This is the wonderful world of crypto that we all signed up for. Let's see. Fur babies, trending. Scare Chad. What is this project? Fur babies. Let me see if I can find this. Hold on a second here. Bear with me. Furbies. Let's see. Furbies. Hold on a second. Let me switch screen so you guys can see it. Let's see. Let me just make sure you guys are seeing. Okay, there we go. Furbies. 159K market cap. Okay, low cap. I like low cap coins. Let's check out Furbies. Website's cute. I mean, I don't know much about it. Let me go over to their X here in a minute, but I like the website. I mean, it's got this little Furby kicking the bear's ass. It's funny. It's a nice website, nice artwork. I gotta say, NFTs coming soon. I could see the NFTs doing well just because they're cute. I mean, who doesn't like a Furby? We talk about Furbies or furries. I think furries is the one where the people dress up and then they go and they have sex. Is that right? Those are the furries. These are Furbies, right? Okay. Let's see. Let me check out their X. Where is their X? Okay, we'll go back over. Oh, shoot. I wasn't sharing the website. I was on this. I forgot to see. So Furbies, I was looking at their website over here and I was just talking away, making comments about their website, about how cute these little things were. And you guys were looking at the chart. Sorry about that. I do apologize. Like I said, I'm still new to this. Don't judge me. Like I said before, my wife does that enough. So, come on. I need some support from you people. Give me some thumbs up, please. It helps. Boost my morale. But the Furbies looks cute. Like I said, a little panda kicking the bear's ass. I thought was great. I like the artwork. It's very cute. Coming soon, NFTs, which I was stating before. I think the NFTs will do well. Join the community. Let's check out their Twitter. Let's see over here. So 98 followers. So still very new. Engagements. Wow. I mean, decent engagements for 98 followers. I'll definitely say that. I like the videos. I like the artwork. It looks great. I'm not holding any of this, but I'll definitely.
Solana X Gem, Chit, the Solana ecosystem. Wow,
it's cute. I mean, I'll definitely check it out. I'll do some more research. So thank you for putting that onto my radar. I do appreciate that. Let me just come back over here to see if anybody's chatting. Yes, Furbies. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So there you go, my friend. I'll check. I want to dig into their TG and do a little more research on it, but it's definitely cute. I mean, hey, it's got potential. So I wanted to also let me share this screen. Let me just see over here if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. So something to keep on your radar. I'm going to be looking for some B&B plays. Okay. So if you guys are watching this and you don't have any B&B ready, just, maybe figure out the swaps and all that stuff. It'll probably be another week or so. I'm just looking for the right narratives, the right coins. I'm looking for something that's going to pop. But I wanted to just look at their charts. The B&B, there's a lot of big plays over here. And if you look at, they're not down crazy. Look, I mean, this one's up 100% today. 19%, 40%. So yeah, they got hit. They got hit pretty hard as well with the whole market crash. But there's a lot of green over here. I'm just kind of scrolling through. There's a lot of green. 20% up, 60% up, 85% up, 73% up. So it's recovering really quick. Down 26, but up 69%. So there's a lot of plays over here. I think there's a lot of liquidity in B&B. There's a lot. So I'm going to be looking for some gems. I'm going to be looking for opportunities over here. I don't have any plays yet. I'm just starting to research it. I remember a few years back, I was only in BSC. Binance was that's where everything was happening. All the memes, all the games, everything. And it was just, it was crazy over there. And then of course, Solana's kind of taken a lot of that power. The memes space has all been Solana, for quite some time. And of course, Ethereum is always the OG. But I think we're going to see some really good opportunities over on Binance this bull run. So I definitely want to get some plays on Solana. I want to have my plays on Ethereum. I want to have my plays on Binance because I see the opportunities on all these different chains. So I want to get positions and I want to position myself for the biggest chance to win because, at the end of the day, you never know for sure. We don't have a crystal ball. We never know for sure what project is going to do that 100x or that 1000x. They're out there. Trust me, they're out there. But there's such a multitude of coins to pick from. So it's like hedging your bets, right? It's like you're at the roulette table. You're going to put some on red. You're going to put some on odds. You're going to put some on, whatever this, and you're going to do that. And if you hedge your bets right, you have a better chance of winning. That's kind of what it comes down to. And then, of course, you got to make good picks, right? And that's why I'm bullish on projects like Trash. I'm bullish on projects like Shitcoin. I'm bullish on projects like Disco. I feel those are good picks. Why? strong communities, regular posts, strong, the charts aren't dipping crazy, like when this whole market has crashed, there wasn't like massive, complete just, falling off the side of a freaking cliff. Like, so there was much, I feel a little better. Like I look at other coins, like this is the thing that's crazy to me right now. I look at all the institutional coins, like the good coins, right? Absolute freaking bloodbath. Like I was saying, mentioning like Kaspa, great project, right? It dropped down to 1 freaking cent. I mean, it's back up to like 5 cents. It was sitting at like 7 or 8 cents a token. This is a real project. Falls off the face of the earth, right? And then I go and I look at projects like, Disco, that's up 60%. That never even dipped. And I'm like, okay, so is it better to invest into like working projects with utility that's institutional stuff or meme coins? My portfolio is mostly held up by meme coins. I'm a degen, like I said, and I do put money in those top tier projects as kind of long-term plays, but I just kind of forget about it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm up more on memes than I am on like utility plays, like things. So it's crazy when you think about it, when you look at it that way. But what do you do? Like I said, welcome to the wonderful world of crypto. What's that? Here we go. Thinking about buying a bag of Disco. What do you think? I think it's, like I said, not financial advice. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what to do. Go mortgage the house. No, I'm not going to do that. Don't do that. Put the kids in the sweatshop. No. Like, I do think, like I said, let me just go back over here to the chart. Here we go. Disco. Let me go over here. Share this tab. Look, it's one of those things. I mean, just look at this chart. It's just beautiful. Yes, you have some pumps, you get some sell-offs, you have some pumps. Like every time it's just constantly moving up. Look, when I look at Disco, it's one of those projects. I mean, it could do 100x. I don't think Disco will do 100x. I'll be honest with you. I think you could see Disco doing a 20, 30, 40, 20x, 30x this bull run. If the team continues to post, right? If they continue to, constantly on X or constantly shilling, this thing will move. Like I said, and for me, the confidence I get in Disco by looking at it and that's not dipping, not having that crazy dip when I look at all of the other charts. Like, I don't know, let me just go and find, let me just see if I can find an example of, well, like I said, let me go over to, here we go. I'm on, let me see if I can search by memes over here. Categories. Let me see. There we go. Just for example, China, stable coins, memes. All right, let's look here. Meme coins. Hey, why can't I click on this? Oh, this is just as a market. Oh, here we go. Meme coins. Sorry, bear with me. So look, when I look at other meme coins, I mean, like, okay, regular Pepe, for example, all right? A freaking $2.9 billion market cap, down 27%, okay? Like, just look at this. Look at this. Bloodbath, 30% down. Dog Whiff Hat, 33% down. Fart Coin, down 41%, okay? $364 million market cap, right? So scrolling down through here, right? Like it's pretty much a bloodbath, right? Giggle Fud up 109%. That's cool, but still $125 million to be up 100%. That's crazy, insane. So like I said, just scrolling through here, looking at this. I mean, like I said, it's crazy. So looking at all that, looking at those, and I look at Disco, like, I mean, this is a strong play. It's a strong community. It's a strong narrative. Matt Fury coins are big. They're always big. And like I said, this is holding up better than Pepe, right? When you look at it that way, like this is doing better than Pepe. Pepe's down 27%. This is up 62% in the last 24 hours in these market conditions. So like I said, I'm not telling you to buy Disco, but I'm just saying I feel it's a good meme coin play. Now, always do your own research, always do your own due diligence, only invest what you can afford to lose, and always take profits. I mean, that's just a reality. I mean, when you get into a project, and I'm going to, if you're watching this, learn to take out your initials. Okay. Now that doesn't mean dumping the chart. Don't be a freaking Jeet. If you put in $1,000 and it goes up to $1,000, $1,100, don't just sell and you dump the whole thing. Like if you get into good projects. Okay. So let's just say you put in $1,000 and let's say Disco goes to a $3 million market cap. I would say be smart, pull out $1,100, right? Now you've got yourself a nice free moon bag. Okay. You've taken the stress out of your life. You've made $100 in profit, and the rest is your lottery ticket. If Disco goes up and does a 30x from there, you're going to be incredibly happy. If Disco would tank and go down, you lost nothing, right? So those are just thoughts. Those are where my brain goes. That's kind of how I play crypto. I play it. I try to play it safe. I get in, try to find my position. And as soon as I see a 3, 4, 5x, I will pull out my initial. And I don't even take it out all at once, especially because I put in larger amounts, so I'm not like just killing the chart. Don't do that, people. So if you put in $1,000, sell $200, wait for it to pump up a little bit, sell $250, wait for it to pump up. Have some other sales come in. So be nice to the chart because we're all in this game together. So we're not trying to screw each other, so try to keep the chart alive, try to help the project, try to support the project. And also listen, if you guys don't just be lazy investors, we're in crypto, go over there and get involved, make comments on their X post, share them. That's helping your bag grow, right? I mean, seriously, if you guys are, if you guys are, in their Telegram, get in there, be active, talk to other people, be active in the community. You're invested in this. Okay. So I look at crypto as it's like you're supporting your ecosystem. You're supporting your investment. If you're just throwing money at it going, all right, when are they going to work? Well, you're invested in it too, right? Crypto is supposed to be decentralized, right? I'm just, saying crypto is supposed to be about putting the power in the hands of the people. And so a lot of us invest in crypto, right? And we just want the team or the devs or whatever, do something. Well, you can also help, right? As an investor, you can go over there and you can help. You can go over there, you can comment on their X posts, you can share them, you can retweet them, you can get in other Telegram groups and you can talk about Disco. You can get in there and talk about shitcoin. Guys, this project is great. It's got a great community. You can do that. And now you're an ambassador. You're helping your bag grow. You're helping to spread the word of whatever XYZ project you're in, right? So don't be a lazy investor. That's one thing I would definitely say is that I see that so much in crypto and people are just like, I invested $500 and it's not doing anything. Well, it's like, are you active? Are you in the chat? Are you talking? Are you sharing it in other groups? Are you posting? Are you liking? Think about that, right? So those are just food for thought. Like I said, I just wanted to say that, but those are things I personally think about a lot. So anyways, just wanted to share that. Great grind, crypto goals. Disco is the real deal. Yes, it is. Mo money. Crypto. I think Disco definitely is the real deal. No brainer. Disco beats. Thanks for the info. Good advice. So, Mike, thank you so much. Hello. Just wanted to say hi. I appreciate everybody that is joining, is watching. Please, likes, thumbs up. Please, it helps. If you can, even share this thing around. I know we're on X, and share that live stream. Helps us get more exposure. So all of that stuff will help. Like I said, I'm just trying to get the feel of this. So I'm still learning. Don't judge me. So, all right, everybody. Like I said, I just wanted to make a quick little live stream today talking about Disco, how well it's been holding up. that I'm incredibly bullish, and we'll see how the day goes. I might even jump back on here a little later today, but my kids, they're down here playing their tablet. I don't know if you hear them over here, kind of being loud little monkeys over here in the corner. So I need to go over there and feed them some bananas or something and see what's going on, and go from there. But everybody, I do appreciate you joining this live stream. It really does mean a lot to me. And like I said, they will get better. I'll get more comfortable. I'll start trying to whip out some more jokes. I'll try to make you guys laugh every once in a while. And I say I'll bring down my pirate hat and my lightsabers and all that other fun stuff. So eventually. But anyways, okay. Hey, real quick, Mike just posted. Where do you see this next leg up for Disco? Where do you see the next leg up taking us for Disco? Look, I think we could see Disco easily, quickly into the $3-4 million market cap range. I think that's the next, I think that's the next real level, like between 2.5 to 3 million. And then from there, sky's the limit. I mean, because look here, we are in this big correction stage right now. The markets are taking a big, giant, stinky shit all over our crypto portfolios right now. But that doesn't mean it's going to stay that way. We are in October and the crypto markets are going to start to fly again. So as soon as things, start to turn around, I think within the next week, the markets are going to start bouncing back and coming right back to where they were. And by the end, mid to end of October, we're going to see some massive moves for all crypto projects. And the ones that are holding strong, the ones with a strong narrative and a strong community, those are going to be the ones that shine the best. And that's why I like Disco. I like Trashcoin. I like Shitcoin. And I'm looking for more projects and coins in that same type of narrative. So hope that helps. So anyways, Mike, thank you so much. Motown, thanks again for joining. Mo Money. Let me see. I got to get running, but I'm definitely Yondo guy. I've been looking at Yondo guy. Okay. I'm going to look at that. And on the next live stream, we'll talk about it. So if you join on the next live stream, we can check that out and we'll go over it, but I do need to run. So I hope you all have a great day. Thank you again for joining, and we'll talk to you all soon. And like I said, pick up some Disco, pick up some Shitcoin, pick up some trash. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have a big ass trash, stinky shit, trash disco party on the moon. Sounded better in my head. All right, everybody, have a great day. Don't forget to smile. Pick up some good crypto, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.